Hello everybody, today I will discuss the themes and literary devices of I Am poem by John Clare. So let's go. First, I will read the poem. I am, yet what I am none cares or knows. My friends forsake me like a memory lost. I am the self-consumer of my woes. They rise and vanish in oblivion's host, like shadows in love's frenzied, stifled throes. And yet I am, and live like vaporous tossed into the nothingness of scorn and noise, into the living sea of waking dreams, where there is neither sense of life or joys, but the vast shipwreck of my life's esteems. Even the dearest that I loved the best are strange, nay, rather stranger than the rest. I long for scenes where man hath never trod, a place where woman never smiled or wept, there to abide with my Creator God, and sleep as I in childhood sweetly slept, untroubling and untroubled where I lie, the grass below, above the vaulted sky. But before I start with the themes, I think you know it was a romantic poem, because the poet expressed the individuality by use I am. It's a very beautiful title. So what's up with this weird title? This title that make us feel there should be something after the am. If somebody says I am, our next question is usually, okay, you are what, bro? Well, the speaker is a lot of things. He is the self-consumer of his woes. He is sad. He is like a memory lost. He is like vaporous. The point is the speaker is a lot of things. So the title is sort of like a placeholder. Clare couldn't have called it I am X, I am Y, I am Z after all, but just naming it I am. He invites us to question his identity further and learn more about him. He piques our curiosity. Now let's go to the major themes. The themes of this poem reflect the behavior of people who don't try to look at the positive side in life after his friends and family leave him. The speaker of the poem is facing heart-wrenching isolation that forces him to long for death. So this poem is a powerful poem about a speaker's struggle with depression, loneliness, and a desire to find peace in heaven. Now I talk about literary devices. We start with alteration. Alteration is a technique that makes use of repeated sounds at the beginning of multiple words grouped together. Here we have many examples. None cares or knows, friends forsake, me like a memory lost, live like, the dearest that sweetly slept. The second literary device, it's a metaphor. It's a figure of speech in which two things are compared with without use of like or as. For example, into the nothingness of scorn, into the living sea of waking dreams, and but the vast shipwreck of my life steam. Number 3 is simile. Simile is a figure of speech in which fundamentally distinct objects or concepts are compared by using like or as. Clare uses this to give his description some real depth. For example, my friend forsake me like a memory lost, like shadows in love's frenzied stifled thoughts, and yet I am and live like vaporous tossed. Like Emily Dickinson, Clare employs dashes in I am. This is one of the most striking features of the poem. The dash is used as a dramatic pause in a sentence or a clause, so that the reader can take a momentary breath before continuing. It isolates a phrase in a different fashion than a comma or colon. Claire begins the poem by saying, I am, yet what I am none cares or knows. This dash stresses how the speaker is interrupted even before divining into the details. He stops mid-sentence. This dictates how just saying I am is enough. There is also a sense of hesitation that comes up with this abrupt use of the dash. This tells how unnecessary the speaker thinks it is to confront the people who left him to be completely alone. There are other instances where the poet successfully employs a dash to emphasize his points, such as in And Yet I Am and Live, like vaporous toast, are strange, nay, rather stranger than rest, and the grass below. In this way, I have represented the most important themes and literary devices that mentioned in the poem. I hope that I have done everything in my power for this presentation to gain your admiration, Dr. Rifat, and the admiration of the listeners. Thank you all.